We're here at Le Castellet, and it looks to be a thrilling event ahead of us. The drivers are making their final preparations, and in a very short time, we'll be starting today's race. Today's drivers need to master the 15 corners of Paul Ricard, 6 left-handers and 9 rights spaced around the 3.6-mile circuit. The longest section is the famous Mistral Straight, which is split into 2 by the colourful chicane Nord, which offers a potential overtaking hotspot. But the drivers there need to take care. Those brightly coloured stripes don't offer much grip and won't be kind to tyres. As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. A fantastic effort from Jan Daruvali yesterday puts him on pole position. And it's Felipe Drugovich in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Ticktum, Pourchaire, Christian Lundgaard, Fittipaldi, Armstrong, Nissani, Zendelli, Guan Yu Zhou, Schwartzman, Aitken, Alessio Deleda, and Piastri, Samaya, Beckman, Verschoor, and Ralph Boschung, Sato, Lawson, Vips, and Ben Viscal starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao Alex, it's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
time penalty for that last incident, mate. Corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So another fantastic victory for Virtuosi. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out of everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
Another race and another victory for Virtuosi as we see the drivers make their way out to the podium for the final ceremony. Superb racing out there today and a well-deserved win. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I say Felipe Drugovich. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off with the result.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.